not quite ready for the Kia Carnival van life, but you need more than 5 seats to fit your big family, then you need to check out the compromise. This is the Kia Sorento GT-Line Hybrid. It's a 1.6 litre turbo petrol hybrid and it seats 7 occupants. Not quite as big as the Carnival or as practical, but if you're just not ready for van mum life, you need to check this out. Could this be your next family car? Let's go check it out. Now, the petrol hybrid comes in front wheel drive and all wheel drive. The front wheel drive fuel economy is around 5.4 litres per 100 kilometres and the all wheel drive is around 5.7 per 100 kilometres. You also get your 19-inch machine alloy wheels as standard. And fun fact about me, when my Land Rover was off the road for almost 9 months, I actually drove around a Kia Sorento. So I actually know this car pretty well. I've pretty much almost been a Sorento owner. I had one for so long. And I can honestly say that this vehicle is the perfect compromise because it has so much room for your family. It's not too hard to park and maneuver if you also live in the city or in a city suburbs. Now, what are we looking at in terms of price for the GT Line Hybrid? Well, the front wheel drive is just over $70,000 excluding on-roads, and the all-wheel drive is just over $73,000 excluding on-roads. So add on a couple $1,000s extra for your on-roads, depending on what state you're in. And you have the option of 9 paint colors in this model. So this is the Silky Silver, really cool name, and this is a $700 option. Any other paint option other than the clear white will incur an additional $700 charge. So what does the key look like? We are going to do the key check in the car today because it is absolutely freezing. So I've put my heated seats on. In this model, you get heating and ventilation in the front row seats. So this is what the key looks like. It's a matte grey. This is what the shape is. It's got your Kia logo embossed on each side. If you watched my Sportage video, it's the exact same key. You've got your function buttons around here. So I really like the key. I'd give it maybe like an 8 out of 10. It's something I would like to have on my keys. And it's got a functionality of having a loop here. A lot of the new car keys are coming out with no attachment for your keys. It's just sort of like a pod. So you've got that practicality there, and it's a nice key with easy to use buttons. So what does it look like inside? I love doing a GT line. I feel like they have every single bell and whistles. You have a premium heated steering wheel. You have really good voice command, which I'll show you a little bit later. You've got easy to use steering wheel controls. Now, we already know that the front seats are heated and ventilated. So this is Napa leather accented. The driver is 14-way powered with memory and the passenger is 10-way powered with memory as well. So you've got a high gloss black center console. It looks really nice. You've got a high-speed wireless charge pad. You've got 2 USB-C charging ports. You've got this little retractable shield here. 2 open cup holders plus an additional little storage compartment here for coins or your keys. Now you've got a huge display. It looks like one big display. It's a curved display, but it's actually 2 different displays. It's a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 12.3-inch touchscreen. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now you've also got a 12-speaker premium Bose sound system. You've got a panoramic sunroof that's powered. The interior, it only comes in a black leather option, but in that option, you actually have a suede headliner, which is really nice. It's really soft and fluffy. Now, you've got your volume control as a bar along here with all your heating and ventilation controls here, which I really, really like. And one of my favorite features, you have child lock. It's a button that is easily accessible by the driver while you're driving. I hate child locks being on the door in the second row. It really irritates me because if you need to lock the child lock in an emergency, if your child's trying to open the door, you can't do that with the traditional mode. So this one, you have your child lock here and it's really easy to access. Now you also have a really nice gear shift. This is a lot nicer than the one I showed in my Sportage. This kind of looks like a crystal. You've also got a haptic style feedback. When you put it in reverse, it actually vibrates. So you're getting that sensory input when you're driving, so you know it's actually in reverse. It's also so you don't accidentally put it in reverse. It's giving you that notification. Some people won't like this, but you also have a digital rear view mirror. I turn it on and off as I please. I can find it a little bit distracting if I have it on while I'm driving. So if I really need to see when I'm reversing, I can turn it on. You simply flick it back and forward like this. Being that this is a hybrid, there is no noise when you turn it on. I'm going to show you. All you get, like the Sportage, is a couple beeps to let you know that it's on. You have really nice animations on the screen. I'm going to show you how good the voice command is. Turn on heated steering wheel.
Turning on heated steering wheel.
Nothing better than when a car has really good voice command. One of my pet peeves is when you actually get in a car and it's not identifying anything that you're saying. It's so frustrating. It might as well not be there. You also have a fairly deep and big center console with a removable tray for practicality and space optimization. In the Kia Sorento, you actually have 3 rows. I'm here in the second row. You've got 3 seats in this row. So you've got 3 top tethers and 2 isofix on the outer seats. When the middle seat isn't in use, you have a pull-down armrest with 2 cup holders. This feature I'm about to show you is either going to be really annoying or really convenient. On the passenger's seat, you have 2 function buttons that can move the seat forward and back, or actually recline the seat forward or back. If your children are trying to irritate you, don't let them know about this function. You've also got a USB-C charging port on the back of the passenger and the driver. You've got netted seat back pockets. You've got nice aircon vents here. You don't have any aircon control back here, but you actually do in the third row. The sunroof comes all the way back to the second row passengers, and the seats are heated on the outer, and you've got the button on the door so that can be managed by your passengers. You've also got manual retractable shade, which I really love for little kiddies, and you've also got 2 cup holders, 1 on armrest and 1 inside the door. So you've got great space optimization back here. All right, I'm back here in the third row, and the second row has considerable leg room there. So as you can see, it is a little bit tight here, but there's nothing stopping me from pushing this forward a little bit more so everyone is comfortable. A little bit higher back here, so you wouldn't want to have big passengers or large kids back here. It might be a bit tight for them, but back here you actually have 2 top tethers and 2 isofix. You also have USB-C charging ports on each side. You have your own aircon control management on the right-hand side. You have loads of space for devices or and bobs. You have a cup holder on each side as well. So whilst it's not overly spacious back here, if you have small children or small adults, they would definitely feel comfortable back here on shorter trips. These buttons here also easily put these ones down. Watch this. This is with the second row pushed all the way back. So you've seen me in the third row now, and that is all the way to my knees, but you could easily push this forward another 10 or 15 centimeters and everyone would be comfortable in that configuration. Okay, now to put up the third row, you simply just pull on. I'm going to show you these manual pulleys. I'm a bit short. Like this, and now the third row is in play. I actually love that they're manual, so much quicker, so much easier. You don't have to wait for it to go at a super glacial pace. One thing to keep in mind if you are considering the Sorento is if you have all 3 rows up, you don't have a whole lot of boot space. You have 179 litres, so if you have a pram and need all 3 rows in play all the time, you will need to look at a travel stroller, or this car may not be for you. Now, to put the third row down, it's really easy. You simply pull on these tabs and push, and that goes up to 608 litres worth of boot space, which is really big. It's a large SUV cargo area. And if you want to put all rows down, your cargo area goes up to 1,996 litres. How good is that? You also have an electric tailgate with a removable, retractable privacy shield. Let's talk about the cameras. I'm going to put it in reverse first, and that just vibrated to let me know that it's in reverse. You've got 360-degree view with guidelines. I'm just going to put it in drive to show you the front camera. So you've got really good cameras, and this is one of my favorite features. When you indicate when you're turning, it automatically brings on the side camera to make sure that you don't hit the gutter. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you to our sponsors, Fuel Asset Finance. They are car finance specialists. If you are looking for a new car and you need car finance, check them out. www.fuelassetfinance.com.au. Thank you, and see you next time.